Venture into the heart of the desert, where myths whisper and secrets lie, unveiling Zerzura, the legendary lost city, an oasis shrouded in mystery. Join us as we explore the sands of time. Welcome to Top Thangs, where we chase the whispers of legend and history. Today we journey to the heart of the Egyptian Sahara in search of the enigmatic lost city of Zerzura, the fabled Oasis of little birds. Embark with us on this mesmerizing quest as we unravel the tales of treasure and mystery that have captivated explorers for centuries. Are you ready to discover whether Zerzura is a mere mirage or a hidden gem waiting to be unearthed? The lost city of Zerzura, exploring the legendary oasis of the desert. Shimmering like a mirage across the vast expanses of the Egyptian Sahara lies the fabled lost city of Zerzura. Known as the Oasis of Little Birds, this legendary site captured the curiosity of desert explorers, archaeologists, and scholars for decades. But does Zerzura truly exist hidden beneath the sands? Or is it merely a tantalizing phantom, a mythic chimera produced by the mirage heat of the desert? Come, let us embark on a mesmerizing adventure following the trails of myth and history that surround this enigmatic lost city. Origins in Arabic folklore. The earliest known written mentions of Zerzura emerge in medieval Arabic geographical manuscripts dating from the 11th to 14th centuries. These describe Zerzura as a legendary white city located deep in the Egyptian Sahara, filled with treasure and fed by an oasis. The most famous account comes from the epic 1154 book Kitab al-Masalik wal-Mamalik, Book of Roads and Kingdoms, by the Andalusian explorer Abu Abdullah al-Bakri. In his section on the deserts west of the Nile, al-Bakri details, "In loco deserti extat civitas parva nomine Zerzura quam circumdant palmeti virides. Ibi autem thesauri absconditi sunt et idola ligne ornati gemis," which translates to, "In the desert there is a small town named Zerzura which is surrounded by green palm trees. Here are hidden treasures and carved wooden idols adorned with gems." This account would launch 1,000 ships, or rather 1,000 camels. Al-Bakri's tantalizing description sparked the imagination of later explorers. The lure of a desert bounty proved irresistible. The name Zerzura itself comes from the Arabic zarzar, meaning trellis or strand. This may poetically allude to the image of a white city interwoven with palm trees. Interestingly, folk etymology also associates it with magical birds because Zerzura sounds similar to the Arabic zarzur for starling. This fanciful name, Oasis of Little Birds, fires the mythic imagination. Some scholars suggest the Zerzura myth reflected medieval Bedouin legends, accruing fantasy elements over generations of storytelling and wild speculation. Desert travelers may have hallucinated oases during long journeys under the punishing sun. Mirages, combined with wishful thinking, likely birthed this chimera. Still, al-Bakri's account planted in many a mind the irresistible possibility that Zerzura may be real. And where better to conceal a legendary city than the trackless Sahara? The thrill of the search. Like a siren song, the legend of Zerzura lured many explorers into perilous searches throughout the late 19th and early 20th centuries. While some sought archaeological wonders, most expeditions simply hoped to locate the life-saving waters of a desert oasis. In 1869, German explorer Gerhard Rolfs trekked across the Libyan desert aided by a sheikh's copy of al-Bakri's manuscript. He did not find Zerzura, but his account of the search inspired future efforts. Next, Hungarian Count Laszlo Almasi led 3 expeditions in the 1930s, relying on old Arabic maps. While he located cave paintings, the war ended his quest. The most intriguing attempt was by British explorers Ralph Bagnall and Patrick Clayton in 1938. Poring over old Arabic texts, Clayton became convinced Zerzura was real and could be found by triangulating the directions in the original manuscripts. Their expedition discovered the remote Gilf Kabir oasis with its prehistoric cave paintings. It seemed a promising lead. However, a tragic accident ended the search when Clayton fatally crashed his plane. The most successful explorer was Polish painter Krzysztof Pawlowski, who launched 5 Zerzura expeditions from 1932 to 1936 into Egypt's deep Sahara. Guided by his Arabic interpreter Rafai, Pawlowski used camel caravans carrying water supplies to survive the harsh trek. Although he never reached Zerzura, his team recorded invaluable geographical and ethnographic data about the little-known desert interior. Pawlowski proved extended Sahara entry was possible through careful preparation. Could Zerzura still be concealed out there in the desert somewhere? Tempting clues emerge periodically, like 1951 satellite imagery showing an anomaly near Gilf Kebir. Some true believers insist it must exist based on medieval texts, but most scholars believe centuries of failed organized searches prove Zerzura is a phantom. Much of the Sahara remains unexplored, yet experts argue an inhabited oasis could not stay hidden across eras of trade and travel. While the literal lost city proved elusive, these intrepid desert journeys still provided valuable archaeological and geographical insights. Their failures underscored the challenges of surviving the inhospitable environment. Technologies like airplanes and wireless radios expanded the search, yet could not conquer the vastness. Ultimately, the brutal Sahara revealed no mythical cities, but the quest itself became the achievement by pushing the limits of human endurance and knowledge about the deserts. Legends of the lost oasis. Myths have life beyond literal truth. While Zerzura's physical existence remains unproven and unlikely, its romantic legend found new life in art and pop culture. Zerzura captured imaginations enough to inspire artistic reinterpretations. The most famous fictional portrayal is in Michael Ondaatje's 1992 novel The English Patient and the 1996 film. Here, Count Almasi's doomed search for Zerzura provides the backdrop to the tale of love and loss during World War II. The book creatively merges real details from expeditions like Almasi's with fictional elements. The mythic oasis becomes a metaphor for unattainable ideals and the desire to rediscover purpose. Striking concept art by legendary fantasy illustrator Alan Lee depicts Zerzura as an expansive desert fortress engulfed in sand dunes. Syrian-American author and artist Raisa Gossein weaves a graphic short story merging 1001 Nights themes with the legends of Zerzura. Her illustrations envision the oasis as a magical library, housing centuries of accumulated knowledge about the natural world. Games and pop culture have also appropriated Zerzura in creative ways. It appears as a location in LucasArts' 1992 classic adventure game Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. The Uncharted comic series features the intrepid Nathan Drake pursuing Zerzura to uncover the legendary Hall of Records. An episode of Ancient Aliens speculates about extraterrestrial connections to the Oasis myths. Such imaginative renditions ensure the romantic legend continues to excite new audiences. These fictive reinterpretations show how folklore transforms over time. The original mundane details underlying Zerzura's myth were lost, leaving imaginative possibilities open for the taking. The simple oasis recorded by al-Bakri evolved through retellings into grander illusions of sprawling desert citadels and magical libraries. Such is the curious alchemy of myth-making. While embracing fantasy, these engaging retellings still pay homage to the spirit of adventure embodied in the explorers who chased Zerzura. Other intriguing facts and conspiracies about Zerzura. Mysterious accounts and alleged sightings. Early European encounters. Some early European travelers to North Africa claimed to have heard stories of Zerzura from local Bedouins. These tales often included descriptions of a city with palaces covered in precious metals and jewels, sparking further intrigue and ambition among explorers. Alleged sightings. Over the years, there have been sporadic reports of individuals claiming to have seen or found Zerzura. While none of these accounts have been substantiated, they contribute to the enduring mystery of the lost city. The Zerzura curse. Legend of the curse. Alongside the allure of treasure, there are myths about a curse that befalls anyone who finds Zerzura. This narrative, reminiscent of other cursed treasures in folklore, adds a layer of danger and mystique to the legend. Origins of the curse. The curse is thought to have originated from Bedouin tales, possibly as a deterrent to discourage outsiders from searching for the city or as a way to explain the failure of expeditions to locate it. Zerzura and the World Wars. World War II and espionage. During World War II, the legend of Zerzura was intertwined with military operations in North Africa. The desert's strategic importance led to speculation that finding Zerzura could provide a significant advantage. Some even rumored that the city held ancient knowledge or technology that could turn the tide of the war. The Desert Exploration Club. This group, including Count Almasi, who was later romanticized in The English Patient, used the cover of searching for Zerzura to conduct reconnaissance missions in the desert during the war. The Hall of Records theory. Connection to Atlantis. Some proponents of alternative history link Zerzura to the legend of Atlantis. They speculate that Zerzura might be a remnant of this lost civilization, containing a hall of records with ancient knowledge. See, the American mystic Edgar Cayce mentioned a hall of records in his readings, allegedly located in Egypt. This has led some to connect his predictions with the legend of Zerzura. Extraterrestrial hypotheses. UFO theories. In modern times, some UFO enthusiasts have proposed that Zerzura was not a human city but an extraterrestrial outpost. They cite the lack of physical evidence for Zerzura's existence as potential proof of advanced alien technology capable of hiding the city. Ancient alien theories. These theories often tie into broader ancient alien narratives, suggesting that Zerzura was either a base or a repository of alien knowledge, potentially explaining the advanced civilization and the mysterious technologies that legends attribute to it. The legend of Zerzura, embellished by centuries of storytelling, exploration, and myth-making, extends beyond the realm of historical speculation into the territories of curses, wartime espionage, and even extraterrestrial hypotheses. These intriguing elements contribute to Zerzura's mystique as not just a lost city, but a symbol of the unquenchable human thirst for discovery and the unknown. The various theories, ranging from plausible to fantastical, reflect our collective fascination with the mysteries that the world holds and our enduring attraction to the allure of undiscovered wonders. In pondering the legend of Zerzura, we find ourselves at the intersection of myth and reality. The lost city, whether real or imagined, symbolizes our eternal quest for discovery and understanding of the unknown. What do you think the legend of Zerzura represents? Is it a metaphor for the unquenchable human spirit of exploration, or does it hold a kernel of historical truth? How does the allure of such legends shape our perception of history and the natural world? We invite you to share your insights and propose other enigmatic locations for us to investigate. Let's continue this captivating journey together, unraveling the mysteries that lie hidden in the folds of time and legend. And so we conclude our deep dive into the enchanting legend of Zerzura. This mirage-shrouded lost city reminds us how history collides with myth-making. It began with a medieval traveler's account but grew into an irresistible fable that lured generations of intrepid desert explorers. While Zerzura itself likely does not exist, the romantic inspiration it provided is real. At their core, legends represent humanity's dreams, fantasies, and urges mythologized. The mythic lost city is a projection of utopian ideals and the magical possibilities we yearn to see in this world. Zerzura epitomizes the human longing for concealed wonders and lost knowledge waiting to be rediscovered. Its lore still resonates by invoking the adventure in uncovering answers about our shared past. As with many great legends, historicity is secondary to the deeper meanings and passions mythical places like Zerzura evoke. They remind us that emotions and imagination must balance facts and objectivity. This is the dual gift of legends, anchoring flights of fantasy to kindle our innate sense of exploration, curiosity, and wonder at mysteries yet unsolved. As our quest for the lost city of Zerzura draws to a close, we're left to wonder, does this mythical oasis exist beyond the pages of folklore and the mirages of the desert? If our journey into this legendary realm inspired you, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Top Thangs. In the comments, share your thoughts on the legend of Zerzura. Is it a mere figment of imagination, or could it be a real oasis lost in time? What other legendary places should we explore next? Your curiosity is the compass that guides our adventures into the unknown. Thank you for watching Top Thangs. Sources: Nicholas Clapp, The Road to Uba, Finding the Atlantis of the Sands, Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, 1999. Paul Sussman, The Last Secret of the Temple, Grove Press, 2005. A fictional narrative incorporating elements of the Zerzura legend. John O. E. Clark, The Essential Guide to Mysterious Places, Roundtable Publishing, 1995. Giorgio A. Tsoukalos and David Hatcher Childress, Ancient Aliens, The Official Companion Book, Harper Elixir, 2016. White, Joanne, 2015. The Oasis of Al-Bakri, History, Folklore, and a Fantasy Oasis, Edinburgh University Press, Dugmore Arthur, 2012. Romance of the Last Oasis, The Story of Zerzura, Medina Publishing, Worthington Janus, 2005. Lost Oases of Egypt, The Discovery of Zerzura by Krzysztof Pawlowski, American University in Cairo Press.